social media. You kind of gotta set your boundaries on what's okay and what's not okay.
Exactly.
I've seen people who have like their kids have their phones, but hey, during family time, the phones are put away, and it's rude
Exactly.
to. We're at a party, the phones are put away. You're not looking at your phone, and
Right.
like
Join the
my
crowd.
sister,
Talk to
my
family,
si- that exactly my sister. She has a lot of kids, and but every single time that she sees her kids starting to look towards their phone, she's like, "Hey, put that away."
Yep.
And they're like, "Oh shoot, okay." So
Wow.
it
So you
depends on the
notice that too when you had a family reunion. The kids, all of them over there, tap, 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 tap. Don't even know how to hold a conversation with the family. They all on their cell phones. And they may be texting each other back right there, sitting next to each other. Put the cell phones down and talk about what you know. I don't know. I don't know.
yeah, and for times like that, you could like one thing we like to do is we like to start playing games, but we're we're Mexican and all that stuff, so we
Mhm.
kind of get loud. And if the party's going on late, then oh my goodness, we can't be getting too loud.
Right. So I don't know. I don't even know if mental health was more when we were growing up,
Now,
and maybe it was being totally ignored. But I had all the friends I grew up. There was nothing wrong with them, and we grew up with a lot of people around us. We never witnessed mental health, and maybe they were suffering silently, and we
It
don't.
seems
it it's
Yeah.
sad that they
we're mental health thing back in those days because
you
nowadays you're looking all over the place and that everybody's speaking about mental health because it's such
Hmm.
a big issue nowadays.
Yeah.
But it's more of a big issue because now the spotlight is on it.
I think so. I think it's more of a spotlight on it today.
I think
And
it's a
it could
shame
be
that they would try to say that because the children are on the media and doing all this stuff is a mental issue. I don't think it's a mental issue. It's just it's a new generation and a new thing. I mean, when we was little, we used to like to play hopscotch and stuff like that. We wasn't mentally ill because we wanted to play games.
right. That's the thing, man. We were outdoors constantly.
But the difference between that and now is that we was able to make friends face to face. Nowadays, you get on the phone or you get on a site and you making friends that you're not really going outside. So of course they're gonna say you have mental issues.
Well,
Right. Right.
for my generation, like we were young, and it was that generation where like the if you had internet, it was that AOL or whatever, and it
Right.
was a
That was
ringing
it.
sound forever. You were on
I
the
never
internet,
had
you
that.
couldn't have the phone, so your parents would yell at you, "Get off the internet!" because they needed the
They
phone
needed the
calls.
phone. That's right. Everything was hooked to
I
one
never
thing.
had that.
That's
I
right.
just got into computers recently.
Oh,
I never had that. I'm 35 years old and I never had no AOL.
wow. AOL. And then you're right. You had to share the network. Get off the computer. I got to do this, kick them off and everything. But I think we just got to pay attention to what they're doing on media. Where they visiting.
Yeah, you just got to be cautious
Because
because
Yeah,
you have to because there's so many widows and so much stuff happening to our children now.
and no, just don't
you
know.
also got to remember that there are some children who use like the iPads and stuff like that for to in, as a way to help them communicate with other people.
Hmm.
So taking their stuff away is different from taking away the iPad for someone who's just using it for entertainment
Right.
because they got nothing else to do and they don't know what to do with themselves, so they just go on ahead and start watching whatever they're doing or playing games or whatever on there. But I'm speaking more on like the elementary type kids, the more like middle school
In
and
high
stuff.
school, they needed a little bit. I don't know, a little bit more. A lot of times they have assignments where you involves the
Hello.
internet, and you can get sidetracked. Okay, you're doing your assignment next door, you TikToking on the side, this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other. But I
And a
think,
lot of times you see, a lot of times you see like the people that they're looking up to nowadays. like they're pretty much showing you that hey, you don't need to go to school. You just need to become a social media
Mm-hmm.
what is it,
Mm-hmm.
ins- inspirator or whatever.
Right. Have a blog.
Blogger.
A blogger.
Blogger.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'll be a blogger and you'll become famous one day
Yeah, but you have to go to
and
school and learn English and all that, how to write and where periods should go or semicolons and blogs. 'Cause I look at some blogs, it look like it's coming straight from the ghetto mouth. I'm just using that as an example
yeah,
of
but when
yeah.
you're a child, you're not really thinking of the schooling and the hard work that goes behind it. You just see the video and hey, they're famous now and they're doing all this awesome stuff.
And all the acronyms. I mean, I guess you call it that. Like I know we saying here, um, talk to you later, TT, YL, talk to you later. We understand what that is, but when you're doing journalism and or blogging or whatever, you don't. All these, I'm looking at these. I said, what does that stand for? What's that abbreviation for? So it's just I think you still need like journalism and all that blogging. You still need to know proper English in a
Yes,
way.
ma'am.
Yeah. Which I'm gonna move on before Sweet go with the LGBT because this is Pride Month right now.
I'll be right back.
We,
I'll be right
Take
back.
your
I ain't
time.
say nothing to you. Sit down, girl. I said,
I'll be right back. I gotta go do something. I'll be right back.
okay.
Right back.
You mean you're leaving the show?
I'm not leaving the show. I'm just leaving somewhere else. I'm just going right outside. Unless everybody want to see me nakedly and change, I can do that again.
Oh,
Don't
Lord,
mess
we
with me.
are
Oh
live. You know that,
Lord.
right?
You know what? I can't with her.
I know. This is we need to go real talk because we're supposed to do this after dark because we can do whatever we want. But anyway, we have a war on the LGBTQ community, which I don't like. I don't like it because the states, every state, Tennessee,
See
I
what
just
happened?
heard this today. They try to say no pride events at all. They made it a law. It went to their Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court said, no, that's unconstitutional. You can't do that. A lot of people are saying, I don't want my child to know in the school that you are transgender or you are gay because it might influence them. How can you influence someone to be gay or transgender? That's
That's
another
just
question. Yeah,
idiocy and ignorancy
yeah,
coming from whoever's saying that because you cannot influence another person to do what they will do.
that's right.
You can never influence somebody to be gay.
Exactly.